T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ignition and lift.
I'm Tracy.
And I'm Christian.
And we are Tumbleweed RV Life.
Welcome back. How are you? Good. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
You snuck that one in just
I
before I muted. Hopefully, everybody had an awesome week again. So it is Saturday again, and what does that mean? What's going on now? How much time do we have left, hon? 4 weeks.
I hate it.
4 weeks. It's the countdown. So yeah, we're starting to feel the pressure of kind of
I'm a little red today.
wrapping things up. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going this morning? So we're starting to wind down, making preparations, writing lists of things to do. There's a lot to do. You know, it's not just a question of coming down for a vacation. We live down here, so there's a lot of things to pack up and wrap up, and people to see, and things to do, and
and the more and more we come down, the more and more we buy stuff.
So yeah, we got to check on our land one more time before we leave.
Yep.
So that's gonna be in the cards near the end of the month. So
Good morning, Amanda, and probably everybody.
Yes. Yes. Good morning. So that's kind of what's going on this week. So
And it's Mother's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, it is Mother's Day. And
Happy Mother's Day
Happy Mother's Day.
to the mothers.
And that's pretty much all Tracy's gonna get is happy.
Yeah. Well,
because
that's part of, well, we can talk about it now, I suppose.
Sure.
Why not?
Because
we're fasting,
we are.
which means we haven't eaten since Thursday night. No,
Yeah. Well, this is day 3.
this
So
is day 3.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah. So Thursday morning is the start of the fast.
Oh, good morning, Victor. Oh, you have your own little phone going. Just Vic, Wyatt is back to sleep. Oh, perfect. Excellent.
So and Victor's here too. So you guys not talking to each other? Is that why you're on kind of separate phones? Or?
No, they're just giving us more view time.
Yeah, awesome. Somebody must be from off the TV then. So who's off the TV?
I don't know. Maybe Amanda?
I don't know.
What is going on back there?
I don't know. There's something going on in the hallway or
No,
in
it's
the
outside.
backyard?
It's outside.
So.
You can see the gatto. Hold on. See? Gatto. Right there.
Cat. Gatto. Not cake in French. Gatto.
No. Gatto.
Right on.
It's our cat. She comes every morning, and even if we put the food outside, she's meowing at the door. She'll be meowing until Papa opens the door, then she'll come in. Sometimes she'll come greet me on the bed, sometimes not.
Yeah, so I'm usually up at 5, so I'm usually up before the cat comes, so I hear her meow, and I let her in and refresh her food, and she eats very well. She's usually got good appetite in the morning, and then she goes to sleep, and she kind of stays there pretty much all day, and usually wakes up around sunset and then goes back outside.
You know what? Amanda, it kind of wasn't planned. I didn't even realize that it was Mother's Day because.
No, has to do more with, it's the last 4 weeks now. Mama is not going to go as long as Papa, but
no.
Papa plans to go 2 weeks minimum.
And I said, You do you, and I'll do me.
Yes.
Go ahead.
But Mama made a promise that she won't be cooking food, that hopefully she'll be eating raw when she does start
Yes.
Start eating again.
I'll be eating raw. I'll be doing a whole 30 diet. Just for a little bit until what?
No, just hey, don't. I'm trying something new. See, now she wrecked it. So see, now it's there.
Oh, I didn't even realize, Victor.
I thought I'd try it. See, so I got a comment already, so that's not too bad. So Kenneth, you're done school. So when do you get your final marks? Like, is there a pass fail, or is it like now you have a certificate, then you look for a job?
Well, good for you, Papa. You got a new hairdo. Well,
I just parted.
I didn't even notice.
I just parted
but
in the
parted
middle.
In the middle.
There's not much to part up there, but I thought, kind of hide the back and.
Oh, whatever. I like it better when he flips it.
Well, it looks great when I come out of the pool, and everything's slicked down. But.
Yeah. We got lots of birds today, and I'll tell you why. We found the bird feed place.
We did, and and we walked around.
Oh my gosh, that's a first day of our fast, Thursday.
Yeah.
We walked and walked.
All the way downtown, and then around and around, quite a number of blocks up off the strip.
Yeah.
Looking for this place, and we walked by it.
We walked and we looked at it. We stood there.
It looked more like a little hardware store from the outside because there's brooms and stuff. And I remembered a store. I think it was in La Paz, or was it the other one there that we stopped because it rained?
Wasn't it Todos? Todos Santos. They
have some of that too.
Like hardware in front. They've got like big buckets or whatever with brooms and mops and whatever in the front. And then way in the back, they have feed, like chicken feed and bird feed and pigs and whatever.
It's kind of an oddball store. It's like all the oddball stuff that other stores don't carry. So they had bin after bin after bin at different types of feed. I mean, from protein to, I think we got more like chicken scratch. To me, this is more like guinea pig feed. But there's all kinds of seeds and corn. But it's also got the little round green pellets, and they're kind of leaving the pellets behind.
I don't think they like the pellets.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's...
But they're eating the corn, so I believe it's the bigger ones. It's like the woodpeckers, the bigger birds that are eating the corn.
Yeah, and of course they're making a mess. It's flying everywhere.
Oh my God! There. I think we can sweep every day. We sweep every day, and the cat is loving it because she'll sit there on the sofa here. And then she could hear the birds out there, so she'll come by the door, and then she'll just be watching them. But she hasn't attacked them.
Yeah, she hasn't pounced or tried to get them, but she is definitely curious. She does get into
she's in there.
The prowl mode.
Yeah, watching. Oh, I know you're joking, man. I don't care. But I've been watching you've been posting those what is it called? Health meals. No.
Oh yeah. Who?
What's she called?
Oh.
What do you call those meals, Amanda? Manuel messaged me last night, showed me what he was up to, and told him I couldn't wait to have a drink with him. Yes. Oh, yes. What was he doing last night? He didn't message me, little bugger. But we have been getting out with them because it is getting close to the end, and HelloFresh, that's it. Called HelloFresh, those meals she's making. We've been getting out with him and Yahida and Isabella because it is getting down to the wire. The other day, Papa didn't want to go, but they took me to a beach up the road by San Jose. Beautiful beach. It was right by a resort, so you're allowed to go onto the property because the beaches are free to the public, so they have to allow people to go onto the property. Well, it was that one. I don't know if Amanda remembers, but anybody who's in Baja area knows this beach because you can't miss it. It's when you're on the way to San Jose. It's got an overpass. It's the one with all the beautiful flowers, and it's so manicured so beautifully. I can't now remember the name of it.
Oh, it's like the Hotel Alley.
Yeah.
Like down Hotel Alley, yeah.
Oh my God, it is just beautiful. Anyway, So this is my first time going there, their first time going there, which is bizarre because they live here full time, born, raised. But anyway, that was awesome. It actually wasn't Yahida's first time going there because she actually worked there for a little bit of time, but it was their first time at the beach, I should say. Yeah, if you can find it, that'd be awesome. But anyway, I have pictures, but I don't think I sent them to Papa so that he could post them.
No.
But yeah, it's a beautiful beach, and it had those little hut.
Okay, what's the name of the hotel? You know? 'Cause here's the drag going down.
No,
the
this
hotel.
way more. Playa La Palmas.
All right, so let's.
Playa La Palmas. Palmas? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's where I was. Beautiful beach. The water was incredible. It was a little rough. Like if you had your child out there, I definitely would say water wings. Do not leave them alone. Water wings or a life jacket, because this picture here is not what it looked like. It was the water. It's not that either too. It's rocky on the one side, but yeah, that's a better picture of it. But anyway, it was very rough that day. Like the water coming in, it was kind of rolling and then would roll back out. It wasn't a flat in and out like it normally is.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty rough that day. But mind you, it's been really windy. It's been really windy, so that's probably why. But anyway, it was a nice relaxing afternoon, I should say, because it wasn't a full day. But it was very nice. I did go in the water. And just floated there for a little bit. It was so warm. The water was warm there. It's cold here, and it was warm up there.
Yeah.
Because you're closer to the inland. You're closer to
the Sea of Cortez.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because we're on the tip.
Yeah, you're going up the.
Yeah, we're on the tip, so it was warm.
Let's see if I can bring that up here.
Oh, Manuel was partying last night, so I guess I shouldn't really be calling him today. Well, actually, he's been getting together more now with his friends, and which is good and bad. But he hasn't had a chance to get together with his friends, so this is one part's good, and another part is that he's been able to spend more time with Isabella and Yahida.
So we are over here, and that beach was more over here.
Yeah. In San Jose area. That's San Jose.
So if you back up, then the Sea of Cortez is here, and this water gets very warm and windy. But then we go to La Ribera,
and it's very windy.
There's a lot of kite surfing there.
A lot of kite surfing, and then that is because it is so windy.
So we basically go down to the beach over here.
Yeah.
And actually, if you go down the East Cape, there's places where you can boondock. So those are the spots, which we didn't do last year. We hope to do this year.
Yes.
So there you go.
We're gonna come back that way, down that way instead of the other way, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go around as far as we can go down the East Cape.
Right.
Before the road gets too rough. And there's places to boondock. Again, the biggest issue, which kind of leads us into the next topic, the biggest issue is cell service, is staying connected. Of course, I work from the road, as do most RVers. Most RVer channels are not retired old farts that are doing nothing. They're still working, they still have a life, and they have to stay connected. So,
old fart.
Old farts. Well, we're old farts getting there, but still we're very, very active.
Hey, don't add me to your little old.
So we'll go through the list. So as we mentioned the last few times, we're starting kind of the features of the week, right? So let's start with the featured channel. So the featured channel is InstaConnect. So this gentleman is building a brand new cell booster. I'm not going to explain it here because that's the whole idea. Is we do the research and we bring you the best of what we find, and then it's up to you if it's a topic that you want to explore. At least we did the pre-research for you, and we're targeting kind of the better things that we find. So here's the guy's channel. I would go to his website also, and you can find it. So we can explore, and basically the system that he calls it the InstiConnect. And if it wasn't for, we're kind of waiting more for Starlink and hoping that we can make it one more year with our WinGar, and maybe get a Verizon card, with whatever carrier that WinGar accepts in their Wi-Fi booster / cell data, LTE cell data. Then we're going to go with, but whoever's got a Canadian Mexican plan, but especially Mexican, but Canadian too, then it'd be worthwhile to get a subscription, like even 50, 65 bucks a month for unlimited anywhere in North America at that point. And so we're looking at that to maybe tie us over until Starlink. But we were also considering, this is, if Starlink gets delayed, we may go with this. It's just a little bit pricier than, almost, it's like not that much more, but a little pricier than traditional, like WeBoost and things like that, but much superior. He ties into, his system has its own specialty software. His router or whatever box will do the multi-banding if you have multiple SIM cards. The antenna is very specific to pick up different bands, like a lot stronger. And so it stays off the traditional bands, the default bands that the WeBoost and all that, where they're all clogged up, and finds unclogged bands, and where you can be in a place where the cell towers are totally clogged up with an event, or are not, in the RV park, that this system will have really good connectivity. So have a look. The link is in the description below. Have a look at the end if that's something that you're interested in. And this will also form part of our continued season 5, basically our season 5 planning. So as you can see here,
it's long.
Yeah, we started planning.
It's more like he started planning.
Yeah, season 5, right? So we have
Let's be real.
I mean, are we season 4? I mean, we call it season 5. I was thinking about that.
But we really haven't been RVing. We have been here.
So we're thinking that season 4 will end when we get home back in the RV, and we'll finish the video saying we're home. Here's the RV. Right. And then maybe
how did it weather?
Yeah, and then we're probably going to take a couple of weeks to get things kind of organized back home in the RV.
Yeah.
There's some work I want to do on the solar. But anyways, this is part of the planning, so we kind of put some ideas down, looking at what, again, scouring the internet, finding the best we can find. So here we go, looking for data plans. So here's, different, Starlink reviews and best cellular data plans, things like that. So, we're doing the research. So starting to do the research again. So we're building up content for season 5. Season 5 will be as soon as we're back in the camper. And so when we get home, we're going to isolate, do our isolation in the camper. But what we're hoping to do is bring the camper back down again. So we'll move out again, where we're going, Amanda and Victor. And I basically want to pull the solar out, and I just may put a bigger gauge wire from the charge controller to the bus bar, getting closer to the battery, shorten some of the cable runs, and just trying to get a little bit more out of that system. So that will probably be kind of the start of the videos, so we're going to build up content. So we're probably going to be a little quiet in July to try to get that done, and then we have to get to Alberta. So it's going to be really busy. If we can produce videos, we will. We're thinking more presenting this type of information as part of our lives. We'll take video clips.
We'll do all the boring stuff right now in front, in the very beginning.
Yeah,
and more exciting news coming up.
Yeah, we might just take footage and just show you the footage here by sharing on our screen. Sharing it and just kind of showing you and kind of just telling you here on camera, what we did and why we did it and all that wonderful stuff.
Yes.
So more stuff. See, it just really goes. And again, we're looking at, KDY. They have a great video on trip planning and how they do it. So, you know, so see, there you go. So there's a lot of stuff there.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of
A
stuff.
lot of stuff.
So,
But you want to put that up there? What Fordman said? Actually, no, the final grades until Monday or after the graduation day ceremony is Tuesday. Oh,
okay.
okay.
Excellent.
Should hopefully be sending a link out soon. Oh, awesome. Oh, you're going to go live?
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
cool. That's awesome.
Will this be your first live?
No, he goes live all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's been a while though, hasn't it?
We're just not on there.
I know, but it's been a while since he
Yeah.
he himself has gone live.
Yeah, I haven't kind of caught his live, but I'm not really on the Tumbleweed channel a lot. I'm on my Cabo Guide channel, kind of watching more. That's kind of my instructional and personal development videos that I watch there. I don't want to muddy, you know how YouTube suggests videos based on what you watch.
Yeah.
And I want to keep Tumbleweed as basically RV related type stuff. And basically my personal channel, Cabo Guide, is more kind of personal
My
development.
God, like, look at her sleep.
Yeah, she's out.
She's out. And this is what she does all day. Like, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm not concerned because she eats really well and she does walk around and stuff, but all day she's like this. So I'm thinking all night she's like out pouncing and, you know, running around and, you know, playing with the other kitties. Because we have like, there is like literally, let's see, there's a little Siamese one, there's a bigger one, looks like it part Siamese, could be the brother.
Yeah, it's got white stockings.
Yeah.
You know, the Siamese color, kind of that off-white. And then her legs, basically have white stockings all the way up to the elbows.
Adorable.
Like
What a beautiful cat. And blue eyes. The most beautiful cat. But very feral. Like, I mean, she's getting better. She's getting better. Like, I can actually pet her now. So she's not that wild.
Yeah. Well, she's good, yeah.
But the other one, forget it. The other one, forget it.
Good morning, Tasha. How are you?
Morning.
How is your day going? You guys must be, you're moving,
They're
right?
moving.
I don't think you're moved out, but
No,
you're
they're
moving.
moving.
So yeah, lots of
Packing.
lots of great news there. We'll bring you guys up because the idea is we'll kind of go through the hour and then
We'll just bring it up at the next hour and stuff of what we talked about. And
so at kind of at 9 o'clock at the top of the hour, that's when anybody will open it up, and anybody who wants to come on and chat will.
well, we'll say a little bit more of what we've been doing, but I kind of know that that's when more people come on is at 9, because honestly, I told him like we should really change our time. Like everybody's still sleeping, man. Nobody is awake except
weird.
for.
It can't be. We have
Kenneth, Amanda, Victor.
We have 4 people on here, but basically it says there's only 2. So I don't think we can trust this counter very much here. So that's
I see what you're saying.
That's that. Let me
Look at all the birds. We found bird seed. I don't know. I think Tasha wasn't on yet. We found bird seed downtown. So that's how come the birds are happy today. They are tired of eating crackers and they're tired of eating bread, which I don't feed them bread because I was told that's not good for them anyway. We finally found the bird seed place. It took a lot of walking around, but you know, it was the first day of our fast, which was Thursday. So it actually helped because we were able to get the blood flowing and get moving. We haven't been moving. I've been moving more than him. He's he sits at this desk that we're at right now. Like, I want to say, how much percent of the time?
There.
80.
This is where
80% of the time he is here.
This is what we see from where we're sitting right now. So.
Well, yeah, and that's his desk. I mean, that's the big monitor, small
laptop.
And the view. Like, thank God he's got the view because, I don't know. I would go nuts. What do you have all this here for?
Because we're going to go next. The featured app is RV Trip Wizard. Now, it's only web-based, but you can get it on your phone, through your browser. So it was reviewed by KDY. So if you look up KDY, Keep Your Day Dream, They just did a recent video about 3 weeks ago on how they do their trip planning. They're launching their season also. Great video there. I don't know why I brought that up.
I don't know either.
I want this one and this one. So it's a great trip planning app. Everybody's kind of buzzing about it. Everybody likes it, but it's a membership only. You get 7 days free to start, but everybody says it's worth the money.
How much is it?
It is. Good question, honey. I have.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Here it is. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like if you just want it for a few months, it's $20 a month, but for the year, it's $49.
Oh man, I'd go year and be done with it then. Like you spend $50. But is that US or
that's
is that
US.
Canadian?
Yeah,
oh, that's US.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's like, you know, $70.
$70.
$70 Canadian. But, you know, it's still under $7 a month. You know, when you look at it that way, $6 a month is still really cheap if you're using it all the time.
That way.
So this is where a lot of these memberships, you know, our US friends that kind of stay in the US and maybe Canada get full benefit of these apps because all the campgrounds are kind of in it, right?
Right.
So when we come to Mexico, it gets a little bit sparse. Like, you know, we can find all this stuff on iOverlander and just Google campgrounds. There's not that many. There isn't
that many here. That is one lack that's here, and that's why one of my dreams is to have a place for people to come and be by the beach or whatever. But our land is pretty close to the beach. I mean, you can't go in the water though. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you'll have a place to park your RV. And then maybe explore. Take your car, your truck. If you like us, we have a truck camper, so take your truck out and explore. Go to the beach that you can go to. Like Cerritos is close enough. I mean, it's not that close, but it's close enough that you can swim there. There is a beach in Todos Santos by the Fisherman's Beach that you can swim at. You should be a good swimmer though, because it's a little rough sometimes.
Yeah, Cerritos is better.
Cerritos is better.
And morning is better by the afternoon.
Oh, absolutely.
I guess it's more a question of the tides. I think you want to go just when the tides are changing, you know, just kind of coming in and about to go out. That finished part of coming in, that's when everything balances out. It's not that there's riptides in Cerritos, it's just that the way the water comes in tends to push you sideways down the beach, you know.
Yeah, that was like, I'm just saying, like, the beaches, even in the bay, like where I was with the kids, even in the bay, when it's windy, it ripples out. Like it'll come in hard, and then it'll like swirl and ripple out, and in that swirl and ripple, it pulls you.
Because it kind of turns here like this, when the waves break and go back out, you know, the waves go out and then these other ones kind of go sideways. So when they kind of meet, and it's really,
it's a weird feeling. It feels like
instead of pulling you out, it's pulling you sideways.
Right. I mean, I'm used to it, so I'm not scared, but I also can swim. If you couldn't swim or you're not as strong standing in the water.
Hey, Jimmy, how's it going?
Oh my God.
James has joined us. Yeah, I sent him a little link this morning.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, James has been on once. You know, he was on quickly as a guest just to give us an update of what's happening in Texas. So
we love Texas.
Jim is a friend. When we were living in Edmonton, we worked together. We were colleagues, but became really good friends. And basically my brother. He's my other brother from a different mother. And
father.
He had the foresight to leave Alberta, the Alberta kind of oil and gas, and move to Texas. And what a great move. I mean, I think he'd be struggling if he was still in Canada.
Come on, Texas is open. Like, let's be real here, people. I don't know. I'm not getting into political. I'm not getting political. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so sweet.
So I know you're a busy guy, James. I don't know if you wanted to come on this morning. I saw your picture, but
okay.
But typically these guys are really busy.
Oh, you're sweet.
You're the better looking brother. Well, I don't know about
Well, look at
that.
the hairdo. Not today, hon. Not today.
So, yeah. So,
Yes, we are. We have friends down here. I'll have to tell you, Jim. Most of my friends down here are from Texas.
yeah.
They are the most open-minded and friendliest people down here.
Hmm.
I have to say,
Open-minded. I like that.
it is.
That's,
They are,
That's good.
and I'm not lying. It's true. I mean, I'm not political, so I have my own views, but I don't push them.
There
And
you
they're
go.
awesome.
And on that note,
And on that note,
just finishing the RV Trip Wizard, is that there's because it's a paid for subscription, but it's kind of cool. There's a demo. So you click on the link and they send you a link, and you've got a time sensitive where they take you through a kind of step by step. But you know how it points, and you don't get to play with it yet, but it shows you all the features, and then you get playtime with it.
yeah,
So you can check it out. They really spend
it is a
time.
good app.
You know, there is a lot of great features in it. It's basically the app that encompasses them all. So there you go.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll tell you, Jim, I can't wait to be in Texas. I can't wait to be there. I mean, I know Christian doesn't have the type of job that will move him, but I swear, if he had a job that moved him somewhere, I would be saying Texas, because you can carry. Is it legal to carry a gun?
Well, yeah, it depends. The state, it's different state to state.
Oh, I see. Whatever.
So,
But I think Texas you can. I'm pretty sure my friend Suzanne.
yeah,
from down-
Texas has an open carry
Oh, come on.
and concealed carry.
Yeah.
I think they got open and concealed.
Not that I feel scared enough to have to carry my guns, but oh my God, Canada is getting stupid. Anyway, yes, it is.
But you need a license, yeah.
I have a license.
Absolutely. I mean, it's maybe a little bit easier in Canada. I mean, Tracy has her restricted.
Yeah.
For handguns.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of rigmarole. It took a year from the time she finished the restricted file. It took a year because she put in her application. 6 months they came back and said something was missing.
Good morning, Sue. And Jim, that would be weird. Put up this one. Oh, good morning, and say good morning. That would be weird. I'm sorry. That would be really weird.
Yeah. Hey, partner.
Howdy there, partner. Oh my
Well,
God.
good morning, Sue.
Good morning, Sue.
How are you today?
Oh, I can't. She can't see me because the map is
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And I'm trying to wave hi, and you have a big map in our face.
Okay. There's clicking involved. There you
Clicking.
go.
Oh.
There you go. Hi, Sue. How are you this morning?
Get rid of the
Nice
map.
of you to join. We always enjoy seeing you because it's Lucky Dow production.
Oh, he loves saying that.
Yeah, moderator.
Sue, I swear.
Yeah, I absolutely do love that. So just kind of quickly getting back to the trip here.
That's our trip.
Jim,
this is what our trip's going to look like here.
I'm trying to, there's so much clicking, like to do things, like I wanted to remove that.
Yes. Oh, okay.
So
Got
I'll
it.
be ready. So as you can see, this is the trip. We're assuming that we may have to ship the camper across the border with a commercial carrier and then pick it up in Bellingham.
They can't see your arrow unless it's over there. So
Yeah, okay.
just so you know.
So number 4, that's right, number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
So we're going to go from the flag at the top and head across west to Vancouver, Vancouver, and then ship at number 2. Number 2 and 3, that's where we're going to make arrangements to ship across the border if we cannot drive across the border.
Sure.
And
then pick it up in Seattle.
In Bellingham.
Yeah.
So we have friends there. So we have to be physically in Bellingham before they will actually leave and come across the border. So we figure that'll take a day. So we'll drop it off one day, then overnight in Vancouver. Well, maybe if we can catch a flight right away, then we'll go over to the airport and do the flight Seattle, Bellingham. So same day, and then the next day they can ship across the border and we can reunite with our camper. So we'd really rather not do that because we have 2 dogs. So now we have to take an Uber. We'll have a carry-on. It's Alaska Air, and their policy is pretty strict. The PETA's fairly big. Like she's really, according to the guidelines, she's too big for a inside the plane carry-on. But we're hoping that we'll just kind of take her.
Yeah.
But anyways. so
And we can't put them both in one carrier. She's way too big. Maggie's small, but it is too big now.
So if it's not a collapsible carrier, now we're needing a cage.
She's a big, long. She's long.
She's long. So if we have to get a hard cage to put them underneath, then where do we get that cage? What do we do with it once we're across the border? So are we going to have one with us and then basically ditch it, give it to somebody because we don't have room. We don't have room for that kind of stuff.
If it's you mean like a hard?
Yeah,
if it's underneath.
Like the shelter.
Well, then the shelter would go. It would go to the shelter.
But that means we'll have it with us all the way down in the way somewhere.
It is what it is. I don't care about that. My point is this: when you see number 4, we're coming across in BC. Well, right now BC is in lockdown, like right now. But we're hoping it'll change by the time this all gets, settled. But if not, and the border's open, well, we're going to go just straight down. We're going to hit North Dakota. We're going straight down. We're not even going to go to Washington. We're just going to go straight down from.
You mean straight across?
No,
okay.
we're not doing a cross. If the border's open,
we're
going straight down.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we're coming this way.
Yeah.
Into North Dakota. Oh, sorry, you don't see that.
Yeah.
So where the flag is, Canada,
Straight
Saskatchewan,
down to North Dakota.
down North ND.
ND.
And then we're going to number 5. And what is number 5?
What is number 5?
Number 5 is behind door number 5 is M21 Michigan 21 meetup in September, from September 24th to 26th. We took a whole week in the campground. I didn't open this
Look at my new cup, guys.
So I'll open this one.
Oh,
sorry.
I was showing my new cup.
But you're still showing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you were.
No.
Yeah, you're there.
No, I am now.
Yeah.
See, look at that. Woohoo!
So there is a Facebook
and
page.
And it is.
Oh yeah.
Whose team is this? Jim might not be happy, but this is my girlfriend who lives in Bellingham. This is the Washington Seahawks.
Isn't it Seattle Seahawks?
Well, it's Seattle, but if you live in Washington, pretty much your team is Seattle Seahawks, right?
Well,
like in Texas.
There you go.
My friends down here, they love Texas. So we don't fight about football, but there's a lot of Seahawk fans down here.
Oh, I don't have a recent update on here. Okay, so this is
back. We're back now.
Yeah.
We squirreled a little bit.
So so there's a link down below in the description after the show for the Michigan meetup. So this is the first time, we met Kent and Lisa with Living Light RV, Living Light RV, catching life by the tail. So they're just starting their season 6, and we'll feature them next week. So that's kind of the only people that we've met in the RV community.
Yeah.
And we've never been able to go down to Quartzsite and RV shows and things like that. So this is the first meetup. It's going to be kind of a smaller one. We have a whole kind of back row along this tree line of sites that are just for us. We're going to be all together.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. So we're really excited about that, and that's why we're kind of darting to number 5. And now, in terms of our trip planning, you can see there's not that many stops there in between, and this is basically just the backbone of our trip, just to kind of lay out the overall trip.
Yeah.
And of course, we're planning Florida, right? So number 6, and we're not quite sure what that route will be between 5 and 6. That's still not determined. But there is a stop set up along the way because this picture is old that we're going to actually catch a NASCAR
race.
A NASCAR race.
Yeah.
And so we're scheduled for that.
So it's like Daytona, no?
It's not Daytona, but it is one of those. But also, I would love to try to get a SpaceX launch. They launch so often, so it would be fairly easy for us to, as we spend time in Florida, to dolly off the camper somewhere and just take day trips everywhere. And then we can, from there, we can spend a week or two and catch all these time-sensitive events. And that's a big bucket list for me, is to actually see a rocket blast off.
I don't think they can see that map. If it's not on here, they don't see it.
I took it down so they can see us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I see. So there's the Michigan meetup, and just kind of check that out if there's something that you want to do. And the last kind of important stop, so there's Houston area, and that's where
Number 7.
and that's where we plan to stop at Jim Sevenson's house. So
Yay.
there you go. Bring
What is it?
So bring some Tim Hortons coffee when you come.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we can do that.
You want the beans or the coffee?
Guess it doesn't matter. Maybe
I think beans because it'll be fresher.
it'll be
Jeff.
fresher when you grind it.
I'm sure they've got a grinder.
Wow, that embodies the song "Take the Long Way Home."
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Well, Sue, you know what? You go big or go home.
Yeah.
That's why I love Texas.
So, you know what we'd love to do is from 5, we'd love to go east because we've always wanted to go like Vermont, Maine.
Oh, I think Jim left. See you later, Jim. And if you, maybe we'll text you later and see if you want the beans or the regular coffee. But I think beans. I think beans would be better.
Okay, next time put some pants on and come and talk to us. Okay, see you guys. Okay, so hello to everybody in your circles and even all the old friends there at UR. All right, guys. So Jim is gone. He has left the building.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him later if he wants the beans or the.
So as we start planning this trip, we'll find you the best that we find. So hopefully this new app, that we're going to try out. So we are going to subscribe to the RV Trip Wizard, and everything else. So we'll be talking further this summer in terms of as we do the planning, what we found worked for us.
Mm-hmm.
We have a product of the week.
Yeah. Before that, Sue, check out the bird bath and the birds. We finally got some seed. I mean, we talked about it earlier, but we finally went downtown this week and found some bird seed instead of feeding them crackers all the time, which I've been doing. We finally found some actual bird seed. So now they're happy.
Yes.
And they're getting the bird seed all over the floor.
There you go.
I think I sweep at least for sure once a day.
See, you just saw the bird seed all fly away.
Yeah. See when they do that, when they fight a little bit,
and they
the
take off.
seed goes everywhere.
Yeah. So yeah. So yes, that was tough. Like finding feed stores here are.
Oh man.
It's like they don't come up on Google. You have to ask around.
No, you definitely have to ask around. But thank God for Google Translate sometimes. Spanish is going poquito slow.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say slow.
Yeah, I mean,
slowly.
In the last week when May 1st hit, all of a sudden the switch went on. We're leaving June 5th. We are flying out, so exactly 4 weeks from now. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, planning. And I mean, there's a lot involved for us to wrap this up and
we have a lot of stuff now again.
And we have to get the PCR test, and oh geez.
About the PCR tests, what have you found?
Well, we found a place in Cabo, AMC Hospital. It's right behind the McDonald's off the side street. So you just go down the side street from McDonald's, the one that goes all the way up to the hotel areas, and about a block and a half down. I don't have.
No, I just wanted the comments. Oh, nothing.
Yeah. So we found a place. So when it's their antigen test, so for our American friends, they have to go online and book an appointment. I guess there's a lot of volume there. But for the PCR test, us Canadians, it's just a walk-in between 9 and 1, Monday to Friday. So we can go there on Thursday, we fly out Saturday, we get our results in 48 hours, and it gives us about 20 hours leeway in case there's a delay, whatever, where we have to show that test. So pre-boarding, right, or pre-check-in. So that's what we found on that one. So there is a lot of there's a different checklist on OneNote in terms of the preparations to leave. So
I have one thing. I showed my cup, but you see it says Monkey's Cave Bar, and of course Seattle Seahawks. This was given to me by the owner, Rudy. Isn't he a sweet man? We love this bar. This is one of the best. It has really good music. The Leones. play there quite a bit, and I love them because it's like I mentioned it last, I think the last live on Saturday, but they have the best music. They've got all hard, like the rock, not hard rock, the old rock, like
70s, 80s.
70s, 80s rock.
You know, 80s.
You know, Bon Jovi, Van Halen, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, thank you, Rudy, if you're watching. Go check them out when you're in town. It's right by the park. I think it's called something Plaza. Anna. I see. I never can say these words properly, so I don't like even saying it because I don't say it properly. Do you remember the plaza name?
No.
But it's by a museum. Oh, Cabo Coffee, kitty corner from Cabo Coffee. So it's like that's how they give directions down here. It's around the corner from the big cactus. Right?
Yeah. There you go.
Somewhere down there.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, Sue, they love this. I'm telling you, I love it when I have birdseed because then I sit there in that. There's a chair there, like you can't see it in the camera, but right beside the camera there's a chair we have, and I sit there and I watch the birds. And if I'm quiet and I don't move, they will come and eat, and I don't even scare them anymore because I don't move around really fast, make sharp movements that they take off. So they love it. And then they got their big little pond there full of water. So they have a little bath.
There you go. So I was talking about the, here's our OneNote. So this is
that.
Return from Cabo. So there's a lot,
There's a list.
There is a list. So this is the stuff, before we leave to get out of Cabo. And then when we arrive in Canada, there's a fair bit of stuff that needs to get done to get the camper, because the camper's winterized, it's shut down, the battery's disconnected, and we're landing at 12:30, quarter to 1 at night.
At night.
So, so I'm asking for help from Bill.
My brother Bill, he's an angel. He, what did he do? He changed the anoid?
No, he just retightened it. We took it out to drain the tank and blow out the lines. So we had just left the anode loose. So he retightened it and ready to go. So there's things that I'm just going to ask for just before we get home. But there is a lot of preparations, and it causes stress.
Oh, Paul's here. Did you even know that?
Paul's
here. Good morning, Paul.
Oh, he snuck in there.
You
Good morning.
Snuck in there.
Good morning, Paul B. How is it? We're going to talk about you guys soon in about.
Yes,
about
you're
12 minutes.
You're on the list.
Yeah, you're on the list. I don't know if you guys want to come on, Tash, and
tell your news, or are you going to tell your news on your channel?
Yeah, well, just
you could do both.
Come on and let us know how things are going. With your relocation and
Relocation.
Well,
yeah, we'll talk about that later.
So I don't think they're in the same room.
Oh, they are not in the same room, obviously. Or they're not. I think he maybe had to go to work. Maybe. Yes. Well, that's why I talked about the birds.
Yeah. So, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff here.
I don't know, Sue. Maybe I don't know what happened. How come? Oh yeah, there's the cat. I can barely see. You can barely see her now. She's laying like totally flat where that green bag is. I don't know why she likes laying on that green bag, but she's laying that black strip that's right there with the little white foot. That's our little Gato. That cat is, I can't even say a wild cat, because when we got here, she was a little like skittish, but not as bad as the other ones outside. And she came right up to me, and I started petting her. I didn't pick her up right away because you just don't do that with cats in Cabo. You don't know what's going to happen. They might go crazy. But anyway, she came right to me, and I started petting her, and then I eventually started. I didn't feed her right away, but I eventually started feeding her. And now this is what we got.
She's now our daytime house cat.
Our daytime house cat.
So she comes in at 5 a.m. and she may scoot out a little bit in the afternoon
just
sometimes.
Just to go potty, but then she comes back.
Yeah, we don't have a litter box. We don't
No.
really want to start that.
No, I'm not starting that.
And then she comes back and she sleeps till sunset. And yesterday we actually had to kick her out at bedtime.
She didn't want to leave.
She did
not want to leave.
She just kept.
And I personally didn't want to even kick her out, but Papa says we better, because in case she sprays or pees or, you know, and that makes sense. We don't want that smell, because if you get that smell, you can't get that smell out.
Yeah, cat is really bad for
Cat's
that.
bad.
So let's do.
It's not our place. If it was our place,
yeah,
I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Well, I would care. I would actually, if it was our place, I would get a litter box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd probably go in the big shower bathroom and tucked behind the wall. That's where I would put it.
Tash is at work.
Yeah.
Paul's at home.
So, no, but he's about leaving for work. So what we'll do is we won't. We'll keep it very, very quiet.
I'm not saying nothing.
And we'll wait till you guys can come on the live.
I'm not saying nothing.
And you can kind of update us with what's going on with you guys.
Yep.
So, product of the week.
Product of the week.
Now this one saved our bacon on the
can't.
land last year.
I can't even do Havana because it's on the screen. Yeah, I guess you can do Havana.
Yeah.
Right there. Oops.
Right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have to do opposite.
So it's the water bandit. So the rubber part goes over a spout. So if you get a water spout or spigot that doesn't have threads.
Everybody should have one of these.
Yeah.
Everybody.
If you're even for home, or I don't know, if you go camping,
home.
you know.
Like with that little water thing that goes from your tap in the house to your hose. This is convenient because then you can leave. Think about this. Just think about this, guys. Sorry, honey. Think about this. You put this thing on your hose, okay? You stick it in there. It's done. You could just pull it off or whatever, and you can move it around. Oh my God.
Just make sure you have a pipe clamp to go with it, because it will, you know, by friction go over the spigot. But if the system has any decent pressure, it'll just pop right off.
Oh.
So we tried it.
That's true.
See, we had a water tank on the land last year,
Yes,
so we had our
yes.
water tower.
Did you put a little silver clamp on that?
Yes.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
And tighten it
I
down.
don't remember. I didn't remember.
So we had our
coffee.
water tower that we built, and it was plumbed right into the shower. But then we also had a second tank, 1,200 liter tank, and we borrowed it from the neighbors. And all there was basically a plastic pipe just coming out of it. There was no threads on it. So I used the water bandit and clamped it down, and we were able to attach a hose to it. And that was our water supply, water our trees. What did I do? What's funny about this?
Don't even.
Okay, let's not
No.
Let's not go with that mind.
My mind.
Okay,
Sorry.
so we're actually thinking of buying a second
It is
one.
daytime.
Yeah, we're thinking of buying a second one. So that's how great we love this product. There's a link again in the description below. If you got to buy something from Amazon today, just go to Amazon using that link. Even if you're not buying the Water Bandit, that would really help us out a whole bunch with a tiny commission on your order, and it costs you nothing extra.
Sorry, but there's that little fly thing that flies around us when we're sleeping.
Yeah, I think it's those.
Whatever that thing is.
Yeah, but they don't see that.
Oh, did you just kill it?
No, I think it survived another day.
They're annoying. It's not a mosquito. It's like the smallest little fly that flies around, and it'll buzz you. It'll buzz your ears. It'll buzz, and you think it's a mosquito because it sounds like one, but it's not.
And they fly not as fast as a fly, but fast enough that if it was a fruit fly, you could kill it. But
annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, Tash said next week. Paul's going to work, and Tash said next week. Next week we'll have news. Well, they have news that we can't say, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
What was the next thing you
we're
wanted
gonna
to say? Oh, I see. Okay, the product. Okay, so the product was that little.
Right, and we already talked about Cabo St. Lucas when Mama went to the beach in San Jose, so that's kind of our local place of the week.
Yeah, it's our featured place of the week because we happen to be here, and so my featured place was the beach, and that, like, if you ever here, check out that beach. It was fantastic. I love San Jose. I love Cabo because my son Manuel is here. But if he was not here and he lived in San Jose, we would be in San Jose
Yeah.
because it's more laid back. It's more our style. We don't we don't go to the bar every single night. We don't party. We just
Well, we go to the bar maybe twice a month, and it's really just to have a mineral water and maybe
Yeah.
and some food.
Yeah, we do eat. We do eat though. We
Yeah.
have food because if you're there, support your the business. Like my goodness, and tip. I can't stress tip enough. And
Yeah.
usually people do. I mean,
Don't do a percentage, do dollars.
just do
you know,
dollars.
Do
like,
dollars, yeah.
Whatever.
So yeah, so mineral water is $1, So we go in
Literally.
and have a mineral water, and that's $2. So we
Right.
eat something to at least put some money in the
Put some
business.
money and then leave a tip because like businesses are struggling, and why not? I mean, if you love the business, you love the food, you love the people, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
So our little well, I guess not the youngest of the grandchildren, Wyatt, he is starting to pull himself up.
Oh, nice. Yes.
You've
Yeah.
seen the pictures,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. He's
So,
trying. He's
on the baby front, he's starting to do
Oh,
that.
he needs that hour two. Hour two.
Oh, that's hour 2.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
maybe
I'm
he'll-
getting ahead of time.
Yeah. We're not talking about babies yet.
Oh.
So we got to finish
Okay.
finish the segment. So the featured tip of the week is, you need to check your tire pressure every morning before you roll out on travel days. I know I wasn't that diligent last year, so when we packed up and left the first time from the land to go back to Canada and going up, so just before we left, I checked all the pressures and brought everything back up to camper haul weights.
Right.
And one of the tires was lower than all the other ones, strangely enough. And I kind of thought that's kind of weird. And so I bumped everything up. I don't think I checked the next morning because I did it the night before. We went all the way to Laredo. And I believe I did check them there. And I don't know if I had to pump up that one a little bit, but we decided to turn around and go back to El Tecolote Beach, and we ended up boondocking there for a week. And then when I checked the pressure again, and for some reason I checked it when we first got there because that one was, I think I had to bump it back up again, and it wouldn't hold 100. It was 70 the next morning in Laredo, and then when I checked it on the beach, it was 30. So it was a slow leak and effectively flat. So we ended up basically driving back with a slow leak from Laredo to La Paz. So very, very important. We're looking into actually getting a tire pressure monitoring system. So these are Bluetooth connected to the phone app, basically plugs that go on all the end of the valves. And
Isn't it crazy?
And it'd be worth, yeah, it'd be worth.
Isn't it crazy what they have now?
So, I mean, a lot of trailer people have it because the trailers are notoriously, the RV tires, spec tires tend to explode. They're really hard to maintain, they're terrible rims and you get leaks and the pressure is hard to maintain. So the worst thing you can do is go down the road with a low tire. It will overheat and explode. It goes the other way at that point.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, the tire gets really hot.
Really dangerous.
Yeah. So anyways, that's the tip of the week. Check your tire pressure in the morning on travel days before you head out.
That's a good tip.
And number 6,
The featured video.
The
Ding.
featured video of the week is,
Papa sent it to me last night.
and let's just play a little bit of the beginning, okay?
I'd like to start with a story. And the story is about Team Sky.
All right.
So it's an awesome video. It's only, I think, 23 minutes long.
It's not very long.
Um,
And I watched it.
and he builds up, I mean, this kind of aggregate marginal improvements or something, aggregation of marginal improvements. That's only one of 7 things that he brings up, and put all together, it is a strong kind of.
I'm gonna I don't want to say dumb it down, but you need to bring it down to other people's level. Like when Christian talks, sometimes I get it, but sometimes it's like whoo. So basically, it's about habits. It's about what would you call it? Like, let's bring it down here. What would you call it in habit wise?
Well, all you're doing is you're trying to do every day you do a 1% improvement. It doesn't matter on what,
Right.
but on any aspect that, towards your goals. Let's say the goals is one part, but
Right.
it's the system of reaching your goals.
Right.
So this every day, everything multiplies, everything adds up. If you do a 1%, 1%, 1%, so every little day you keep moving, kind of
Moving the ticker a little bit more. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is that what I liked about the video was that I try and multitask 20 things. Let's say 20 things in a day, just to get, because I feel like I have no time and I need to do Spanish, and I need to do my meditation, and I need to do this, and I need to do that, and it just goes on and on and on. And what he's talking about is choose. Are you going to start it again?
No, I'm trying to get rid of it.
Choose your top five, and do that. Do your top 5 and work on your top 5 things. Let's say, even in business, if you wanted to do something in business, what are the top 5 things that you want to achieve or get done or whatever? That's what I loved about it, because like I've got so many things in my head that I feel like I need to do during the day, and I don't feel like I have accomplished anything. By the end of the day, it feels like I have done nothing.
Right. So a little bit to that, one of the things is a story about Warren Buffett and his pilot, and it was really good. So he told the pilot, well, the pilot told him, hey boss, you should buy this plane the next time you're kind of when you trade in this plane. So he says, so Buffett basically said, well, that's 10 years from now. If you're still flying for me in 10 years, then I did something wrong and I didn't teach you enough to basically go out on your own, become successful and not have to fly for a living.
Right.
So he said, write down your 25 most important things you want to accomplish. So he went off and did that, came back, and he says, great, now circle 5 of those things that are the most important out of that 25 item list. And so he did that. Then he asked him, so how are you going to accomplish this? So how are you going to accomplish the top 5? And he started putting a plan together. And then he asked him, well, what about the other 20? And he started saying, well, maybe I need to work at night and the weekends and allocate some time. And he goes, wrong. What you need to do is those other 20 is never do. Those are distractions. You've identified potential distractions. And if you're doing those things,
you're not doing your top.
You're not doing your top 5. Yeah. So that was, wow, the light bulb keeps going on and on. And there's 5 other things that he talks about. Excellent video.
It is an excellent
video.
The
link is in the description below.
This is what I got out of it. Like all my notes, like it's incredible. I'm not even going to go into it because it's just watch the video. So
came across these really interesting videos. There's another kind of dude that talks about inner vision as opposed to innovation. It's innervation.
Right.
And you can look it up. It's innervation.
One thing I want to say.
Really interesting concept of kind of changing the way you look at things.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be next week's kind of video of the week.
But one thing he did say in this video, and I am going to say something because this is where my light bulb went off. It was a light bulb moment. He talked about when you have positive views of your aging and you have positive views of self, you start on the inner. He says there's the identity, actions, and results. It's like a ripple effect. So when you start on working your identity, working the you, it ripples out to the rest of your life. So it's like when, how do I say that? Like for weight loss, okay, for weight loss and health in general, it works. It just, don't slap me.
No, I'm just saying, watch the video because it's really good.
I'm just saying what I took out of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
That's fine. Because it's at the,
He just slapped me.
I didn't slap you, I just nudged. So, okay, because we are at the top of the hour. So we're going to drop the link, see if there's anybody that that wants to come on.
I'll send it to you, Millie. I'll send you the link.
The link is in the description of the video.
Oh, it is. If you,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Once this video is done, it will be. But if you don't see it, you can't find it, I'll send it to you.
There you go. So there, we put the links in the comments. So if anybody wants to come on.
Yeah, Millie, you'll love it. It was a really good video.
It was
And usually
eye-opening.
some of the stuff he sends me, it's like, it was bad. It's usually bad. This one was good.
Bad.
Oh, it's like, do I need a PhD to understand this dude? No, you don't. This guy. I don't want. Like I said, I don't like saying dumb it down. I'm just saying he brings it down to a level where everybody will understand. You don't have to have a 5-year university degree, and that's what I like. I just some of these guys, they talk like you. Yeah, I just don't. But this one was really good.
Okay, Millie, I'll send you the link right now.
Yeah, do it.
So we're just waiting to see if anybody wants to come on. I'm looking for Millie. We haven't chatted in a while, Millie.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, we haven't been doing too much, guys. We've been staying at home. We haven't really. We've been pretty sedentary since we got back from our little mini trip. Even like before that too, but more so when we got back from our little mini trip to the mainland. We have been doing nothing. I haven't even gone to the gym once. It was bad. So for a lot of points there, like I felt like retaining water. I felt really bloated. I felt like crap. Everything was getting tight.
Yeah.
So now.
Yeah. I mean, and we cheated all winter. We're eating fruit and bread. Well, not bread. Tortillas, not.
See, I know he doesn't like the fruit part.
Yeah,
I love fruit.
But we eat it at night, which is probably the worst time to eat it.
Whatever.
Right?
Hey, fruit is better than chocolate.
You should eat your berries in the morning, right?
Fruit is better than chocolate, man.
Well, at least first thing. Have your salad, then have fruit.
We have different views on this.
Fruit, then salad.
And that'll never change. My point is this: I'm with him on this fast until Monday. Until Monday only.
Yeah.
And then I'm just trying to reset my body and get my body back into fat burning because
ketosis.
Okay, ketosis, fat burning, because I've been eating a lot of junk.
Okay.
He annoys me, Millie.
Okay, well, I guess nobody wants to come on. Come on. Come on. I think Ford Man's gone. He probably went to another live.
He thought we were done, and then Ford Man thought we were done, so he left. Oh, good morning, Gina. I am loving your trip, by the way. Oh my God, I love Oregon. Keep it coming.
Yeah.
Just keep the pictures and the video coming.
Yeah, we did it last year, man. It was beautiful.
I've been living my Oregon love through you guys.
So yeah, I mean, we came down last fall, so it was cold. Like we actually had to hurry through because we were burning propane, and we had to stay at campgrounds because we were burning propane. It was cloudy and rainy.
Gina knows about that because man, where she was, it was chilly.
Our solar wasn't keeping up because the days were short, and so we kind of blasted through Oregon. But wow, so beautiful.
The redwoods, oh my God, right, Gina? It's just. It's breathtaking. That road, that trip is just breathtaking. Oh, Millie's still here. Good.
Millie's still here.
Did you send her that link?
I did.
Perfect.
So we talked about a whole bunch of stuff, Gina. But hey, did you want to come on? I just dropped the link on. It's kind of like into our second hour.
She might not have internet where she is.
Might not, but she's watching our video. But watching our video and coming on
is like two different things.
Yeah. coming onto a live.
People don't know that,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, it's a little harder on data.
Exactly.
But we're just seeing, so
yeah, so basically we talked about a lot in the very first part, but
yeah, we started an hour 13 minutes and we kind of covered all our stuff, and
we realize now that 9 o'clock is a better time because we get more what do you call it, more views at 9 o'clock than we do whatever.
Yeah, we have a lot of, see, there you go. So meant to be our thing. Hi guys.
Oh,
good morning. See, we have a whole bunch of people.
I love you guys.
We have a whole bunch of people that show up after 9, at least 9 Mountain. And it happens all the time. We start at 8 and we go till 9, and all of a sudden when we're starting to think of wrapping up, all of a sudden you guys from the community start showing up, and it's awesome.
I'll tell you something. I wish I was with you guys and Gina, because Oregon, I was just saying to Gina, I love it. I mean, it's too bad we had to go by so fast because it was cold. When we were coming down from Canada last year, it was cold.
Mike and Teresa.
Cold. Yeah.
Meant to be our thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
we watch them a lot.
Are you still in South Carolina? Are you guys
no,
still...
honey, I told you they're going with Gina. They're up the
coast. They're already. Sorry, I haven't been on Tumbleweed very much. Just so much, it's a little tougher times, and I got to spend a lot of time in my business to
white hair
to expand the client base, because my clients are getting quieter and quieter. So anyways, so a lot of work with that.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we've been watching. I've been living, I'm in Cabo, but we live here. So, it's different. It's hard to explain, I'm very happy. I'm very blessed, and I feel blessed, but I love Oregon, and I've been watching you guys' videos.
Mm-hmm. Just like, we love the coast. We love the mountains. Like, we just love the mountains, the Rocky Mountains. And it's just nice to be in places where there's not population densities.
Oh, good morning, Aaron and Ben. Well, good morning, guys. Thanks for joining. We have been on for about an hour. We just actually talked about that. It's better if we come on at 9. I think we're gonna do our lives on Saturday at 9 instead of 8, because everybody's still sleeping, and I wouldn't mind sleeping in.
Airs to me. Anyways, putting you on the guest list, like right now, here's the guest list. I don't think we've met you guys yet, so we'll put you on the guest list.
Aaron and Ben, I'm sure they've been on before.
I don't know.
No.
Oh, here you go, guys. Just hang on, and so we'll have you guys. We'll check it out, and we are at work.
Oh, they're at work. Oh, good job.
Yeah. Yes. Love you guys.
And Captain Jack. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, Captain
hi,
Jack.
We got royalty.
Yeah. So we've got royalty. I think Captain Jack used to come on. I don't know if he still does come on at 10 right after us.
I think right after us. I think he does.
Okay. Well, we have somebody in the room.
Who is there?
Who is it there? You want to hang on? Are you guys ready?
Who is it? Hello. We got. Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Yeah. Who is it?
What's up?
Here we go. Hi,
you want to get rid of the birdies, or are you going to keep the birdies? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Great. Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, wrong way. That way. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's better. I don't need to see me.
Hey.
Yeah.
So how is your trip going, guys?
How's it going, girl? I'm tired, but it's fun.
Oh, I bet you're tired. Wow. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm watching your trip. I'm telling you.
So are you guys on the move? Like,
yeah.
Sorry. Like I said, I've been super busy.
Working. So I'm the one.
We understand that, definitely.
Yeah.
And we're on the move. We're actually last night we stayed at a casino along the river. We're a little more inland. Yeah, a little more inland now. Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay.
But we're still off the coast. And then we're going to Alsea Falls. Yeah. Yeah, we'll come off the coast around Florence.
Yeah,
You guys traveled up here, didn't you?
we did. We have season 3, the first part of season 3. It took us 5 weeks to go from our house in Saskatchewan to our land in north of Cabo San Lucas. So,
Nice.
and we still felt rushed
We felt rushed.
because we were trying to catch the weather. We kept going south and south, so we were rushing south, and we didn't get into our shores till we hit about Central California.
It was
Oh,
that, it was that cold.
I think it was November, right? Early November,
Yeah.
and it got cold
It was
fast.
cold.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
chilly. It's sweatshirt weather here to me.
Yes. Yeah.
Long sleeve weather to me, but not sweatshirts.
Yeah. Yeah, well, about midday, I'm in a
Yeah.
t-shirt, but yeah, mornings
Yeah.
and nighttime, sweatshirt and sweats. But for me,
Yep.
but where I'm from in Oregon, it's not this chilly this time of year.
Yeah.
It was
You-
like
you're-
90 degrees where I'm from.
Right. You're more inland.
Yeah, inland, and I'm like
Mhm.
close to Ashland.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah.
So you wintered there, Gina.
I live in Oregon,
Okay.
but I live in my van. But I mean, I stay in Oregon. But I think I'm gonna bail out this next winter.
Yep. I don't blame you.
So
I
is,
think I'm gonna go ahead and head south. I think.
I know
What's that?
She found her a little coastal town that she thinks can be her hometown.
Oh yeah, in Bandon. Have you been to Bandon?
what is it
Right
called?
above Gold Beach.
Just above Gold Beach.
Oh man, is that where that?
I know there was a lady that basically said that
Cute
like it's an
little
old
pier.
abandoned mining town, and it's basically open to anybody that wants to basically live there, squat there.
Is that it?
I'm not sure about. I don't know about that, but it has like a little. It says Old Bandon Town when you drive into it, and it's just all these little places and I had to go to the grocery store, and it was just like a cute little town. There was a baseball field with kids playing baseball, and
Oh.
I
What
just
is
felt like I stepped into a movie. It was excellent.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my God.
What is it called? Because I can't quite hear. Bannon, Bannon.
I'm sure we've been there.
Old Bandon Town is where you pull in to go down to the pier, like, and they have like
Yeah.
like all kinds of restaurants. They have a fudge factory.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
felt
I
like
think we were
stepped
there. We
into
had
a movie, like something like some kind of
Bandon.
Bandon.
Bandon. Okay.
Bandon.
Yeah, Bandon.
Yeah, there was I'm actually, you should be looking for our stickers. We've been putting them everywhere.
I've got little stickers like this that I'm going to start putting everywhere.
Do it. We'll be looking for your sticker.
There you go.
That would be cool.
It's like a geocache.
Right. Yeah. But it was so cute driving through that town. She was telling me we were going to the grocery store, and she was reading off her phone. She goes, go left, go right, go left. And it took you through this cutest neighborhood and like this little bitty 1-bedroom old lady house, but it was perfect.
I remember this place. We stopped
Yeah,
here.
we stopped there.
Remember the S Bend? Like there was.
And there's van lifers everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Van
Oh,
lifers
everywhere.
Like
And
like
I was
the
like,
old. The old part is like over here.
yeah.
We stayed the night right by that Tony's Crab Shack.
Yes, we humped and hawed if we were going to stop and eat there, but we ended up going further down the road at that point.
And I
We ate there.
And I don't eat fish, but I actually had fish yesterday.
Yeah, we saw that.
Here, or wherever that is on the little right there by the ocean. I was just like, I had to call my daughter, dude, I'm having real fish by the ocean.
Exactly.
And it is a cute little town.
It is cute.
I'm just
I
gonna.
remember this.
Even if you go out of even if you go out of down in that part, there you go. It was just like everybody was friendly and saying hello and
yeah. It's that kind of vibe in that kind of neighborhood. It's like.
But when I seen those kids playing baseball in the field, I was just like, oh, this is like a movie. I gotta go here. I wanted to stop and watch them play.
Oh, you should have. Oh, well, I guess you guys were on the move, but yeah.
When we
Oh,
were on the
yeah.
move to the store, I had to get a beer.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
back the other way.
I'm looking for that.
oh man, yeah. You know what? There was a couple of, honestly, that whole ride down the coast, there
That
was
way.
a couple of places like this that we could have stayed there.
Well, and there's so many places to park on the outskirts of it. I mean, like pull-offs. I mean, like if you were just a van lifer in this area, life would be easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go down to the water there. They sell these little traps so you can catch crab. I'm sure you guys know all about this, but
No,
dinner right there and take it up to there and they'll cook it for you.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
That is very cool.
it was a very, very cute town.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
I've traveled most of the United States driving a truck, but this is the coolest place I've ever been.
A lot of driftwood art.
Yeah, a lot of driftwood art.
Oh, I love driftwood art. I didn't see. Well, I saw the what do you call those? Like they're like statues. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember if it was this town, but oh, I love driftwood art.
I got
I
some
actually
of
been
the
trying to carry some. Pardon?
video I'm going to release this weekend or Monday has got some of that town in it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, we've been living our life through. Well, he's been working. It's me.
I would love to be down where you guys are. Is there van life there? Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Well, this is like our land is just an hour and a half north of here.
Wow.
Just north of here. I'll bring this back up again.
And I'll tell you, Gina, that is my dream. My dream is to have van lifers on our property.
I'm headed there.
Nice.
Because we are actually really close to the water. It's just that you can't swim there, but like very short, like from Todos Santos where the first town is, it's really close to an actual beach where you can swim and surf and get your fish that you catch cooked right there.
So I will pick something like Hotel California is around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just pick this one.
Hotel California's right there. Oops.
Sorry.
Hotel California, really?
Yeah. Well, it's there is a big story. It's not really Hotel California because Hotel California is up further north, but whatever.
Anyways, it's the one by Cabo San Lucas. Of course, they bring tour buses here
All the time.
But
Cool.
I just wanted to click something in the middle of town of Todos Santos, and I'll just kind of zoom out so you can see where the red pin is. So that's the town of
That's the town of Todos Santos.
And so this is La Playitas here. I'll zoom in. This is called La Playitas. And we're on the beach road, La Playitas Beach Road, all the way out there. We're not going to get too specific here. There are some pins. I don't know which ones are. You can't tell which ones are ours on this, but we are way out there. It's basically farmlands, farms out there, and other people who are just developing their land.
Nice.
So last year, the second part of season 3 was all about opening that land. It was raw land when we got there. We took December.
I remember.
And so it's like we're so getting excited to get back there.
Yes.
We have plans for next year. We figured out our water logistics for next year. We're trying to get satellite internet to get maybe a little bit more internet out there. And so we're planning. We're in the planning phases, and we're getting excited again.
Nice.
And there's a lot, like what Gina was saying, there's a lot of van lifers, but they're on the beach. Beach. But they're up closer to Todos Santos because then they don't have to go very far for produce or whatever. But I mean, if we build it, they will come.
That's right.
So we're taking our time because we want to leave the land as pristine as possible. It's basically it's desert, cactus desert, beautiful.
Right.
And when it rains, it's incredible. Everything turns green and flowers. And
so when you cross the border, like with pets, is there anything you have to do for them?
It's pretty much the same as Canada, U.S. There's on the government website, there's a list of stuff. just like going between Canada and the U.S. And do they enforce and check any of this stuff? You know, like vet certificates, up to dates on their shots, and
They don't.
in the U.S., Canada to the U.S. So the United States requires a letter from the vet that the vet has seen them in the last 30 days and that they are certified healthy.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same going that border too. So
Yeah.
So, you know, did they ask for it? No. They never, you know, all the times we've crossed with pets, they've never really asked anything about the pets.
No.
oh yeah, if I cross the border to Canada or wherever, I'll get it all done. They get mine get all their shots and stuff.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, we didn't worry because they did. They had all their shots. We had all the
Right.
paperwork just in case
Yeah.
they, they did, because, it would be our luck, hey? We
Yeah.
get across them. We're the ones that they ask.
I mean,
Well, that would be us, yeah.
Right.
especially crossing two borders, right? So you got to
Yeah.
make sure that you're in compliance with everything.
Yeah.
We don't want to be, at the U.S. Mexican border, and like there was stuff on the website that if they require it, they could bring a vet to the border and stuff like that. But,
Right.
Right.
But hassles, right? Hassles.
Right.
But even right now, getting back to the van thing, even right now, we can have people, because we had a couple from BC. They actually came down, not with us, but around the same time, and they showed up on our land, and we had their, it was a Class C, right?
Yeah.
Class C beside us. So we have room.
Nice.
So that was kind of cool. That was really cool.
See, there's
Oh yeah, you can see
Yeah.
yeah, you can see their Class C.
Yeah.
So we managed to roll up on, and so we hacked and slashed with machete to open up that pad, that RV pad, and digging out roots, and we did it ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
I think
Fun.
we had our fence contractor, the boys. We had kind of two pretty big stumps, and we were freaking done, hacking and slashing and
Done.
digging. And so what takes us 20 minutes to 45 minutes to dig out, they did in 5 minutes.
It was crazy. I was like, oh my God, where were you guys?
Right.
So they helped a little bit, and there was gravel left over from the fence build, from all the posts, right?
Yeah.
For the cement for the posts. And so we spread that around and made a nice little pathway, and then we ended up having more delivered. And we moved all that stuff in buckets, in 5-gallon buckets.
Until we decided, hey, the camper's off the truck. Maybe we should get a wheelbarrow.
And I just kept saying, nah, what are we going to do with it after? Do we really need it? We'll be done soon. And it turns out when we started heading back home in March and decided to turn around and go back to the land, we ended up buying more tools, the wheelbarrow, a big bottle of propane that we could fill up so we're not constantly going to town for propane.
Yeah.
Because we run our fridge on propane, so we would go through a 20-pounder every week.
Oh, it's crazy.
And so we set ourselves
You guys
up to ride out, and we built our water tower. So we went from having to go to town once a week to not having to go to town for 30 days.
Yeah.
There you go. That says, yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Right. For sure.
Yeah. Because it's a pain. I mean, I don't mean the pain. I shouldn't say it's a pain, but I mean, to be self-sufficient for a whole month, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Well, especially, a 450 chews up the fuel, and, to go in an hour and a half into Cabo San Lucas, half a tank of gas, is it's 100 to 125 bucks, to go to town and come back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. So where are you guys headed?
Alcee Falls.
Alcea Falls.
Right.
It's about what we say, about a 3-hour drive from here now.
Yeah, about a 3-hour drive.
But we're staying where we're at today. We're in a nice little harbor town.
Yep.
Yes.
So we're gonna stay here today.
Yep.
Relax. Gina will do her live from here today.
Yes. I'm waiting. See,
And
I'm home today.
Yay! And she might even have a view.
Might. We'll see.
There's a view now, but there's so much sun out there. We can't
it.
see anything. I don't think.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe.
There.
It's so pretty.
That's the hard part of the coast. It's always under cloud.
Yeah.
Might be back there.
Look how pretty.
That is nice.
Right by the water. It's so pretty.
So
We're
is
hoping
this,
to be
is
up
this
close
it?
there. Yes, that's where we're headed for the meetup.
Here, I'll just
See,
zoom
I told you they're headed for
I'll
the
just
meetup.
zoom out and see where it is. Oh, you guys are going inland, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a little more. There you go.
Now it's about halfway between the coast and I-5.
And
Right.
we're further down.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that is cool.
Oh, look at all those little back roads and all that. Oh, this is
that's
awesome.
fun.
Yeah,
Look
we
at those mountains.
Have you guys went through the redwoods?
That's the mountains. yeah.
we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gina.
that was crazy following these guys. I was following them, and they were going through that little windy road, and the trees have cutouts so RVs don't hit them. I was just
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it was white knuckle driving.
Oh my God, Gina, you're not kidding. Well, try being a passenger going down on this side that is looking over the coast.
Mhm.
I'll tell you, I'm not driving, but I was looking this way. I was not looking that way.
Yeah.
The camera was looking that way.
I got
Not
some
me.
really good footage following them, but my van is all window. I don't have to look at the camera. I can just hold it. And just...
Oh, thank God. Yeah, because it's like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I mean we have the GoPro and suction cup. I just find
Oh.
now with the new GoPro we can power it, right, continuously. You take the battery out and you just plug it in.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
really?
now it's going to be better to actually have, and you can go live through the GoPro, through your phone
It's crazy.
data.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
the thing is that then the other challenge is,
Yeah.
filling up your video card, your memory card. So, but we are going to do more of that. We're taking dash cam footage at the end of every day, trying to save that every day. Look at that.
Oh, somebody's coming in.
Yeah.
That's going out.
That looks like a big one.
Oh, that's the casino shuttle because we're also in a casino parking lot.
Wait, you forgot me.
Wait a minute.
I don't gamble much. The last 3 times I gambled, I won. I put $1 in and won 2,000.
Oh,
And-
good job.
And for the last time I won 100, I put a 20 in and I won 100 and cashed right out. I was like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm bouncing.
Yeah, the machines do that purposely to hook you in, right?
Yeah, she's like me.
Yeah. Well, I figure if you put 5 in and you double it, cash out and start over.
Yeah, find another machine.
Yep. Exactly. You're like me. If I win, I'm out. I
Well,
put in.
better yet, just hand me your money and I'll tell you thank you, because the machines do not tell you thank you when they take it. They just say,
No.
Oh
It's like me in Vegas. I put was it a toonie or I can't remember if it was a toonie. I put it in.
They have loonies and toonies.
Yeah,
Canada.
Oh,
it's loonies and
loonies
toonies.
and
Probably a $2 bet.
we are loonies.
Like,
That's great. I belong in Canada.
But yeah, I won 80. It wasn't as much as
Oh
you,
my
Gina,
God.
but I
Oh
won
my
80
God. We got-
some dollars.
first
And I
time.
Where's
walked.
Gracie?
Gracie.
Okay,
Oh,
keep talking.
That's
This-
the one who
this-
started all this.
we're missing saying hi to people. I feel bad.
That's the one that started all this meeting up.
Nice.
Right
Okay.
there.
First time. So, Gracie, keep talking.
Okay.
Hello.
We've been. Okay.
Hello. Well, Millie and James are here, but we'll get to you guys. Hang on.
James.
Gotta add Gracie to the VIP
He's
list.
excited.
Oh,
When Papa gets
no,
excited, he's
we
like,
have you. We have you.
"Yes,
So,
sir. Doing
yeah, we have you. You're on our VIP list. We probably met
Oh
through
my
probably
God, guys.
one of Gina's lives, or
Oh, I'm sure.
one
I'm
of
positive
the
of that.
lives, or James and Millie.
Yeah, we met a lot of people through Gina's lives, for darn sure. But yeah, this meetup for you guys, I'm excited for you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it.
I'm just looking forward to food.
Gracie don't know
Did
what
you-
to get into.
Gina, did you say food or booze?
Both.
Come on down to Cabo.
Well, I'm telling you guys, now that's a bucket list to go where you are for sure for
Oh,
me.
yeah. Hey,
Well-
we will have a spot.
Yeah, I mean, for the first time traveler, you can get into all kinds of fun and all kinds of trouble down here.
Nice. Trouble.
Well,
I do. That's my middle name.
Yeah.
But we'll make sure that the trouble doesn't go so far that you end up in the cop station.
No,
That's
no.
Not that trouble, right?
I mean, trouble to me is a coffee and cake party or something. That's,
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we know people for that.
You know, I mean,
Okay.
any place that you can walk down the street with a drink in your hand from the previous bar, walk into the next bar is a good place.
there you go. Well, and 9 o'clock's the new midnight for me. So
Yeah,
Oh my God,
Yeah.
tell me about
we're early too.
it. Tell me about it.
We had hardly gone downtown at night, and so we went to Friday party in the plaza.
Oh yeah,
And there was a band at our favorite little bar.
yep. Monkey.
The Monkey Caves bar. Hang on, she'll get the glass. She'll get the
that's
promo.
a great name, the Monkey Caves. That's
Oh,
my
I
kind of-
like that. Look at that.
Monkey's Cave Bar.
Y'all
restaurant.
want one?
Yeah, I do.
Neat.
That's awesome.
What is your team?
Up and then looky there on the back of it.
I don't know if I have.
I don't have a team. so-
I don't have a team anymore. I quit watching sports when my two favorite players, Joe Montana, quit playing football, and Jordan quit playing basketball. I quit watching.
Yeah.
And I forgot who Mike said his team was now that some changes.
I chose this one because, like I said, I love Seattle. I loved Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
I loved the whole thing. But it's also have a friend that lives in Bellingham. I met her last
We went
I
to,
guess
yeah.
3 times, maybe sometime down here in Cabo, and so she's from there. That's why I bought this. I'm gonna end up giving that one to her, I'm sure, because she's a Seattle Seahawk fan.
So do you have any other meetups? Do you have any other meetups planned?
I don't.
No. Yes, no.
No,
They don't.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause
Well,
we're-
this is a scheduled one. Yeah, maybe something else, but this is a scheduled one. Well, we have the one that we're excited for is because we're gonna actually.
Number 5 on the note on the
I don't know.
on the map.
Can you see that map?
Oh, you're doing the Michigan. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing M21 in September.
Nice.
It's our first one. We can never do courtside because by January we are on our land.
We're already down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we want to be in Cabo for December, for Christmas, with family.
Yeah.
And so it would be a 2.5 day trip for us to go all the way back
All
to
the way
courtside.
Right.
And-
Right.
And driving down the road in Baja is like driving the coast
Like-
in Oregon.
And no, California. I mean,
California.
Highway 1, the
Yeah.
northern part of
Yeah.
Highway 1.
Where you're looking off the edge.
Oh yes.
Sometimes, and it's more that the roads are
Truck
really,
down that highway. I drove truck down that. It's true. You're looking down that edge is bothersome.
but it's also that the roads are so narrow in most of the drive where, you're,
Tell Gina about the tires in the back.
yeah, I mean, the dually's in the back.
She'll understand.
The driver's side is touching the center line.
Yep.
And the outside dually
Is off.
is actually off. Only your inside dually is actually on the white line.
I
The
told
roads are so narrow.
the company I drove for, I'll never drive that road again on a truck.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh, you drove Baja in a truck?
Yep, they had a special delivery, and we had a flagger in front of us, and I forget what town we were going to, but yeah, it was horrible. I was white knuckle the whole way.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. Oh
Yeah.
yes. Well,
Yeah.
see, there
It
you
was
go.
the worst I've ever drove on.
Yeah. And so we came back through San Felipe. We came back Highway 5.
Yeah.
And the last
Highway
hurricane,
5 is fantastic.
it's beautiful because it got totally wiped out in the 14 hurricane. And it took them all this time. They just finished it like in 2020.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
sections of it. And it's wide and beautiful,
Beautiful.
and straight.
Oh my God.
And so we came back. We went from Hierro Negro, which is like almost central Baja, all the way to Mexicali, and in one day. Like it was, we boogied. Like we were able to boogie.
I
And,
haven't been on that area since 1990.
Oh wow.
that section is beautiful.
1990. That would have been scary.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because they have improved the roads.
They have improved the road since then, but
There's
oh
still some
my
bad
God.
sections, a lot of patchwork and potholes. And
Yeah, yeah.
But what we do is we just get behind a trucker And if he boogies, we boogie. If he
There
goes,
you go.
if he
Yeah.
drives over the center line, we drive over the center line.
If he
That's
gets
kind of with these guys. I just been following them because she has the phone and can read where she's going. But I just been following them, and I just kind of. I'm not as tall as they are, but last night they went under this low cut bridge. It was just before dark,
14 foot.
and
yeah.
I was cringing. I knew I'd make it, but I was like sucking down in my seat, like, "Come on, go, 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 go!" They
Yeah,
made it.
I'm telling my, are we sure it says we can go around? He's like, I got this. Trust me. I'm like, okay.
I was what you call
oh
sucking
my
pleather.
God, you guys.
I was sucking pleather on that, watching that. I was like, whoa.
He's like, I know how tall we are. We have this. And it tells you 14 foot that way. Stay
That
cross
way.
to the left.
Yeah.
And the bridge is leading down like this.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
the bridge goes like this.
but what if that one piece
Oh, yeah.
is not over enough?
Yeah.
Trust me. I said, okay, gotcha.
I would have
We-
I couldn't get under the low side, but I just followed him. But yeah, I was leaning in my van driving like this, like
Oh,
Oh, I was too. I was like,
I was like, dang, it's gonna bring out that awesome solar. Here we go. Oh,
oh.
I mean, we hit a bridge like that where we stopped at a kind of seaside pullout rest area, but you had to go under this bridge under the highway, and it was 13 feet high. But with our cell phone booster antenna, puts us at 13 and a half.
gotcha.
So it's on a spring, so I figured I'll just slowly go through it. And then we stopped further down, and basically the cap had fallen off.
Yeah.
But I was able to put it back on.
nice.
But I didn't realize the black cap that hides the internal of the antenna wasn't really glued in or screwed in like tight.
Yeah.
And so at one point further down, going kind of along the coast, basically a tree ate our antenna, our booster antenna. And then so our booster was useless for the rest of the trip.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
No, I have, like, for work.
Well, I used to drive when I drove truck years ago. We had a drop lot in Chicago, and Chicago's it's known for low bridges. And I was following this other trucker, a Swift truck, and I seen him coming up on this bridge, and I go, I'm turning off. I know you. I'm telling him on the radio, dude, stop.
It might.
Right as I got the turn off, he hit the bridge. He was going about 50. He hit the bridge, and it just took the top of that trailer right off.
Yeah.
My.
Boy, explain that to the boss.
Right.
Woo!
Oh my God.
Be
Oh.
scared.
You know, I cannot tell you how many, like we just started driving, right? So I cannot tell you how many times we've turned a corner and there's a freaking low bridge right there.
You.
And there's no sign. There's no sign like saying, hey.
Yeah, once you're on.
It's right there.
Once you're on the route, on the boulevard.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
We
where do I go?
backed out and actually turned around in the middle of traffic. We've done that.
I'm standing on the highway. I'm like, stopping traffic here and telling Christian to go here. Oh my God.
And that was one of the big decisions why we went with a truck camper.
Oh.
Is that we could do this. We
Yes.
did not. We got the GPS, right, that tells us about these, but this was a construction site, so it was a temporary scaffold bridge.
Yeah.
And so the GPS didn't pick it up.
Oh.
But that was a major reason for the truck campers that we could explore. Just like Gracie
I was
seeking adventure.
nerve-wracked going through the redwoods, watching them go through the redwoods more. I mean,
The red.
yeah, watching them do these turns in the redwoods and where the tree is cut out. I'm like, oh Lord. I'm
you-
giving Mike props going down the road, thinking to myself, oh, he drives good. Yeah, good deal.
So, did you guys ever see the one with the tree actually is carved out and a car can go through?
A
No,
small car.
we didn't
smart.
stop, but there was a tree that's on the curve.
Yes.
So if you're curving
Cut
to your
out on
right,
the top.
it's cut out like an L shape,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
the RVs and trucks can go through it. But right as we went into the redwoods, I got some good footage on that first video from over here. There's a big tree right by the highway. It was like,
It was, yeah, I saw it and we saw it on the way. It's huge. Like,
it
I
is.
mean,
You could drive a VW through it for sure.
uh-huh. Yep.
When you stop and take a picture next to one of those and you put your arms out, and we took
Yeah.
video and pictures, Now, if they look huge on picture and video, you know that in real life, like in person,
Right.
they're massive.
Massive. Yeah.
The camera always shrinks everything down.
Paula's in the chat. Nice.
Yeah.
Paula.
Yeah.
Morning.
Paula. Good morning, Paula. We'll be right with you, Paula.
He wants to answer Gracie's.
Yeah, Gracie's asking, what kind of Class C do you have? I think, who are you asking?
I think she's asking, or they're asking us.
Us?
Yeah.
Well, let's find out who she's asking. Good morning, Paula. How are you doing today? What's the weather
What's
like?
the weather like in Canada?
We looked yesterday. I know
I'm gonna go see Paula one day.
I don't want to be that person.
I looked yesterday because
No.
we're a month away from heading back to Regina, and it was 16 yesterday,
Yeah.
going 11 today, but it was supposed to be 22 by next Wednesday.
At least there won't be snow when we go back. I'm thankful
There
for
you
that. I'm thankful for that. That would be a nightmare for me.
Yeah, that's the driving.
The driving is scary.
Once you do it once, it gets easier.
Oh, really?
Celsius.
Well, you know what? We're gonna do it again because we want to bring the truck camper down here, and we were humming and hawing, guys. Like we were gonna leave it when all this crap happened. We were gonna leave it here, but we're like, this is a big investment. I mean, this is a lot of money. This is a truck that is like.
What if
new?
we can't come back?
What if we can't come back? What are we gonna do with our truck camper?
Like we could have put it in storage near the airport.
But how safe is it?
Well, it's safe. I was more worried about the truck batteries dying, and now you get back and it's like it gets dirty and crusty, and all the solar panels would be under an inch of.
Well, that'd be
crud.
horrible to have to
Crud.
replace all the lithium batteries. That's just.
Well, no, the solar should keep it trickle charged up, even with crud on the solar panels building up.
Yeah.
I would have just left everything live, at least on the charge controller and on the solar system.
Right.
But still, like, I mean, we were humming and hawing, like, should we leave it? Should we not? We ended up taking it back, but now we're kind of kicking ourselves because if it would have been here.
There's still some reasons why it was good for us to actually stay in Cabo and not on the land. We had issues with the the communal farms around our land in terms of road access to our property.
It was a mess.
So there's disputes going on there, and we got an injunction for them to take that trench out of the road to block people from accessing their land.
This is completely off the subject, but have you been to Cabo Wabo Bar?
Yeah.
Have you seen Sammy?
Yes.
Sammy Hagar?
I will show you someday. I will show you a picture. I didn't get a picture taken with him because he was very busy. He was talking to McGill Hill, he's kind of a big shot down here. He plays music. He actually made a song about Cabo. I can even show you that. But yeah, I took a picture of him talking to Sammy.
Nice.
I've seen Sammy in concert 3 times, but last time I seen him, he made margaritas on stage and was handing them out to people in the audience. I was like, yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you know what?
I love that tequila. That's great tequila.
Well, just for you, text me your size and I'll get you a shirt.
Really? Okay, I will do that. Yes.
And Tumbleweed has a page. And I don't know, you probably follow Tracey Coral. Tracy.coral at Gmail is her channel. So the question is, what kind of Class C we have? Well, we don't have a Class C. We have a truck camper. We have an Eagle Cap 1200. Here it's off the truck.
The Class C that's there was our friends from BC.
So on the right is the Class C of our friends, and on the left is our Eagle Cap 1200, which is the biggest truck camper they make, and even our 450 had to be modified to handle that weight.
Yeah.
Wow.
But because we're living in it full time, and I work full time.
You want to be comfortable, right?
Kind of a one slide, truck camper wouldn't have done it for us. We would have killed each other. Absolutely.
Nah.
Oh, you know.
Okay, she would have killed me.
Not each other.
I think that's the way it goes,
That's
right?
That's another cutie couple right there.
He's probably more like Mike, and she's probably more like me.
Yeah. I'm seeing that watching this.
Yes.
Oh,
But the
goodness.
thing is, thank goodness I've got, like somewhat made some friends down here that I can go do stuff with them. I can go do crafts, or I can go do, like we have a lot of paint things for the puppies down here, and for the Cabo critters and stuff like that. So I keep busy that way, and I get out of his hair because he's always on the computer, and I stay busy. Otherwise, I would go crazy.
Yeah, and strangely enough, it's a lot of nothing work. It's like unbillable work. It's more expanding and enhancing my business and my tools and resources. A lot of basically non-bill, like
Yeah.
so much time worked, and then I credit so many hours. Like I don't bill everything. And trying to almost make projects to help my clients kind of get out of their rut, out of their COVID rut, and try to get them elevated, and enhance their business. So if they succeed, I succeed.
See, that's why.
So there's been a lot of extra work, a lot of development work, and I'm talking like where I could sit down for, almost 48 hours in a row with 4 hours sleep a day to write a program. So,
wow.
So when I get into that zone, she kind of does
like,
her thing.
Can we go to town? Can we do this? Can we do that? And he's like,
Are we there yet?
Wait a minute. You
there
asked those while he's in creative development mode. You asked him questions. Oh my God, Christian, I feel so bad for you. That'll just throw you right in got to start over again, Luke. No.
Right?
See, you are like me, and he is like me.
So
Yes.
yeah, I'm pretty good.
Oh, you get it.
I'm pretty good at blocking.
I knew it. He blocks me out.
But
He blocks me out.
I block out everything.
Gina,
Well,
I could be sitting there talking to him. I could be sitting there talking to him from the table over here, and he's like, and I know when he does that, I know he didn't hear a darn thing I
Turned
said.
it off already. Yeah.
So then 2 days later, it's like, so are you ready to go meet such and such? It's like,
He's like,
who? What? I told you 2 days ago.
Then you know what he says? Do you know what he says? He says, did you put it into my calendar?
I mean, I operate that way. It's there's just too much on the go. I do check the calendar every day, and that's how I stay organized. So even I put stuff in her calendar.
There's a truckload of things going by. I wanted that camouflage one.
Oh shoot! What is he doing right now? By the way,
Mike.
Well, my other half is sitting over there playing a game or something. I don't know. He's got a tablet in his hand and doing something.
Oh, okay. I thought he was busy off doing something.
He's killing zombies. He said. He's killing zombies.
Oh, hey, you gotta have downtime and killing some zombies. That's good.
Okay, guys.
Very safe right here, right now. There is no zombies around.
I just want to give you a quick glimpse of the calendar. Here was March.
Oh,
That was
Lord.
hard.
Okay, so it's crazy. So that's why I say, did you put it on the calendar?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have learned over the years to put it on the calendar, or it doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't register. It's gone.
All right.
She's going to eat
Who's
breakfast.
talking it?
Gracie. So breakfast is ready.
Oh,
Or mooch talking. Mooch talking.
are they there with you guys?
No,
Not yet.
no.
Not yet.
They're not. They're already. I know, but they're already at the camp.
No, they're higher up and we're down below, and I guess we're meeting in the middle.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We should
Excellent.
come together.
Weirdos unite. Weirdos unite.
That's right.
Loonies.
Loonies.
The loonies. There
Loonies
you go.
unite. There you go. There you go.
God. Well, it was awesome you guys coming on, because I have been watching your videos. I'm like, oh my God, that is my state. That in Texas, I tell you. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Texas.
Texas
nice.
is cool. Yeah.
I have so many friends down here from Texas, I tell you, and they are the most friendliest people I have ever met.
Yeah.
And thank goodness, like there's a lot of Texas people down here.
I really want to. I've been through Montana, but I want to go back through Montana in a van. I really liked it in the truck.
Yes, it's nice.
Yeah, going over those hills, you just kind of want to see buffalo running through the fields.
Well, just follow us. We're heading
I
that
know,
way, though,
follow you
as
there.
we go back east.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's that run there between southern Alberta and like the mountain passes to, I think, Thompson Lake, or
Yeah.
there's a run through a mountain pass, and it's closed in the winter, and it's narrow. You don't want to go there with a big. I don't think you're allowed big RVs there,
No.
but it's beautiful. I did that. Thompson Falls. That's it.
Thompson
Thompson.
Falls.
The run to Thompson Falls.
Yep. Yep.
But that's a beautiful. So listen, it's 1:58 for us. It's
what is it?
9:57, 3 minutes. Captain
Woo!
Jack is Captain
Jack.
Captain Jack is going
Yeah.
live, so maybe we should go raid Captain Jack.
Let's go.
All
Rick.
right.
Sounds like a plan.
I am so glad you guys.
Yes, we haven't talked
So
in a long
happy
time,
for you.
Dina. I'm so happy. Like, you're not behind a microphone and trying to, get everything coordinated. Like, you're
Yeah,
relaxed.
Yeah.
You're relaxed.
Yeah.
Relaxed.
It was really fun kind of sitting with you guys this
Yeah.
morning.
It was awesome.
Okay.
Safe travels, guys. Love
Bye,
you.
Tracey and Christian.
Okay. And have a great Sunday tomorrow. Safe travels, and we'll catch you next Saturday.
See you
All
later.
right. See
Bye.
ya in Captain Jack's.
Yes.
She's an architect by background.